2023 is about branching out and traveling. And the first trip that we are doing in 2023 is to Washington, D.C. But this isn't a travel channel, this is a metal detecting channel. Did we metal detect in Washington, D.C.? Yes, we did. This is a national tragedy. Turf rehabilitation. Do you know what turf rehabilitation is? It's adding fill to the ground. And this is mighty historic ground. It wasn't easy to find a spot to metal detect in Washington, D.C. Now, I did my research, and there was nothing. Metal detect. This is from TreasureNet. Metal detecting in the D.C. area. And you need a permit to metal detect in Virginia. Private property like any other activity. There was nothing really concrete showing what the rules are in Washington, D.C. This is Washington State. And, I tried a bunch of different search terms. Is there a permit? Metal detecting, it goes to Washington State. I searched rules. Again, it goes to Washington State. There was nothing on the internet that I could find that showed clear rules about metal detecting in Washington, D.C. But you also had these places clearly locked up, and security was everywhere. So even if there's nothing that was posted on the internet, you could read between the lines and see that this is probably not wise to stumble into Joe Biden's backyard and start digging. Secret Service would be like, "Let's go, Brandon." I wouldn't do that, but I called a friend and I went more on the outskirts. But I also paid a visit to some interesting places, including the spot of the ultimate bucket listers, the American Museum of Natural History, part of the Smithsonian, where they have the ultimate bucket listers collection. They don't call it that, but you'll see what I mean. But first we stumbled upon the United States Mint coin store. How could we not stop in there? And this is what they had. They had all of these special coins that you would never see dropped in the ground. These are special issues for numismatic fanatics. And I guess I'm a numismatic fanatic through stuff that I find in the ground instead of collecting. But this was pretty cool. And we stopped there, and they had a trivia machine also. All right, so they got this trivia thing here. Which president first appeared on the circulating coin? Maya got the first one right. Yeah. Gabby, what do you think? Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy?
I don't even know the first president.
Daniel?
I think it's
Wait.
John F. Kennedy.
Well, John F. Kennedy was much later.
I know, but it kind of looks like him, so I think it's Thomas.
Abe Lincoln.
Daniel.
We did not buy anything. We prefer to find it. So to truly take in the sights, we did a walking tour. And we were moving in the direction of the American Museum of Natural History, which has the numismatic collection. If you ever take a trip to Washington, D.C., you should know that most of the museums are free admission. And for those of you detectorists, coin lovers, you want to go here. So this is the home to one of the largest coin collections in the world. That's a 1794 proof dollar coin made of pure gold right there. Trial coin. You're not going to find that with the metal detector. And all sorts of other stuff. You see the pine tree shilling over on the right-hand side. And that was one of the state coins, one of the state coppers in the center there. And all the bucket listers are here. And this is just a tiny portion of the collection. It is incredible, absolutely incredible. But What was really amazing is what you didn't see, because this is such a small fraction of what they hold, and it's really one little room that they have on display at one time. Here you got gold from around the world. And did you know that there was a $50 gold coin? Actually, I did not. I'll admit that I didn't know that. It was a learning experience for me, but you got these beautiful coins from around the world. I'm still looking for my first gold coin. If anybody could point me in the right direction, that would be phenomenal. Look at the size of that thing. Good God. It's like a weightlifting brick. It's unbelievable. There were international parts to the collection on display, but I'm going to focus mainly on the American side. And remember, all of this stuff gets cycled in and out. What's on display right now is not going to be on display in a few months. But this is American rarities. This is just more gold coins. Plenty of eye candy. This is what we dream to find with our metal detectors. But it's pretty tough to do, especially for some of these where, maybe 10 of these coins exist in the world, and you're getting to see them right here. Here's what some of them are by number, for those of you who want to know. I'm not a coin historian by any means, but I sure enjoyed going to this place. There's one that I found, obviously not in the same condition as that one right there, but it's nice to see some familiarity right there, and that's where the familiarity stops. Those gold coins, I sure as heck can't relate. What's really amazing is how obscure and how unique so many of these coins are. I left learning that there was a lot more coins that I was aware of, and as a detectorist, you really get to see a little bit of everything. Now, there's these things, these gold coin bracelets and necklaces that people wear. Oh, and earrings. Yeah, why don't you wear them to my local beach and you got some blinged out gold eagles? Yeah, man, somebody wear that and drop it. That would be phenomenal. Yo, look at this thing. Could somebody please wear it to my beach? Please! That would be absolutely phenomenal. I mean, not for the person who lost it, but that's. Imagine finding that. Now, there was one thing that I found. A lot of this was from the National Portrait Gallery, and look at what was on display. Yeah, this is something that is really more accessible to me. Yeah, those are bottle caps. Made me feel right at home. All right, it's time to do some metal detecting. Now, I researched the rules here in Washington, D.C., and it's really unclear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the woods and hope for the best. And this exceeds my expectations. Let's go hunting. I brought the Deus too. Let's go. I was about to start narrating, but we got our first signal. 35. I was gonna say I didn't realize how hilly Washington D.C. area is. This is really interesting. We got perhaps something small. Yep, it's under the ground. Let's go. Roaring start. We got some DC area aluminum foil. How about that? I tell you, not a lot. I've been swinging for about 5 minutes just that aluminum foil. There was more by it. That was like the same signal, but slim pickings here. This is a valley, and I think if you're camping, you're not going to camp in the valley. However, this is high enough land. You seem to have a river flowing through here. You do need a source of water. Now let's look around. This is where the water would be flowing through. Still is flowing through. Well, let's see. Getting a deep signal here. 74 repeating. And I turn and it's the same thing. And this is deep and in the woods, which is not the usual case. It sounds like something that's not like I don't think this is going to be circular. You get a circular sound, you could easily tell with the days. Let's see what we got. Seems to be in here. Oh, there we go. We got a bullet. Oh, there we go. This is a 3-ringer. Is it? 2-ringer. This is an old bullet. Yes, there we go. We got some DC treasure. There we go. Okay, great way to start.
It was a mini ball, and I just recently learned that that was named after a person, Claude Etienne Mini, who in 1849 created the conical soft lead bullet with 4 rings, and it says a little bit earlier that it could have been 2 to 4 rings. I didn't expect this find to be Revolutionary War era, because I knew that Washington, D.C. came after the Revolutionary War. I did initially wonder if it was War of 1812, because I know that Washington, D.C. was sacked by the British in the War of 1812, but the research on the mini ball goes to show this was later. This was Civil War era. And you better believe at the crossroads of North and South that this was a high traffic area during the Civil War.
All right, so it's not high ground, but this is perhaps campground right by a water source. That makes sense. Let's go. I tell you, if those soldiers want to impress me, they drop a coin. Come on. 99. Actually, I think I see it. Is this it? Yeah. This is going to be a pipe of some sort. 6970 at the surface. This one is below the ground. I think I found it. What in the world is this? Okay, whatever this is old and fragile. Let's clean it up and let's see what we got. I found a third part of whatever that was. I don't think it's going to end up being much, but we'll take a look.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I found part of the Constitution or something like that. This is what's left. These are just super paper thin copper slices, if that.
Oh my God. That sounds like a coin. That sounds just like a coin. 88. Come on, here we go. There's rocks, so it's tough to dig into in here. This does not seem deep. I got what it is. Cap of some sort. All right, so we got some made in probably China. Yeah, maybe this is a makeup cap. Oh, well.
I did manage to find an artifact from the War on Population Control.
Oh, dang. Got a nice signal. 77. Midway down the scale. I would guess this is something that is symmetrical. Round perhaps is the wrong word. Ooh. What do we have here? What do we have here? Best case scenario, this is the back of a pocket watch, and I see some engraving to this. Could also be a makeup case. Cool, finding good stuff.
Well, I don't know about writing, but design, there's a design on this. I would say makeup cap instead of watch just because of how thin the metal is here and it broke. I would say that this is the top of a makeup case.
Found an old tree right here, and we are looking around. Gonna take our time, and anything that really, look at this, it's got like moss climbing it. Anything that looks really old in trees, it's asymmetrical. This is symmetric up until the top. Yeah, I'm gonna spend the extra time looking.
Now, I had to meet the family for dinner, and time was running out, but there was one more epic find of this day, and we're not done. There is more to come. Stay tuned.
Okay, I just saw it. It's old. Is this a ring? That's a lock. That's a lock. Oh, this is a bucket lister. I've never gotten one of these before. Front is missing. Wow. Okay, that's epic. Oh, that just made the trip right there.
The lock was not as old as I had hoped. It perhaps was turn of the century, 1900s, early 1900s. But man, that just whet my appetite for more detecting, and more is coming. My family, these poor souls, had to deal with me while I was transfixed on metal detecting. I was so I was so ready to go back. I had a blast. I had so much fun with them. But oh my God, you can't leave on that. We were going back the next day, but wow, I was ready to keep digging for like another 24 hours. There's monuments in the background now, and I'm not talking about that, but it just seemed you drive down the street, you'd see this interesting piece of grass and, this interesting field area that you want to dig, and it's just irresponsible to just go in and do that. So I didn't do that. I stuck to that area that I found, and that turned out to be good. But man, this place is tempting, is what I'm trying to say. We visited Mr. Lincoln, who unfortunately has gotten stuck with a zinc penny nowadays, but paid him a visit and made a night of it in town, had dinner. It was really nice. And then they listened to me rant.
Oh my God, look at this. It's low tide. It's low tide in Washington, D.C. Biden didn't pay the water bill. I've come to one conclusion. This is a town that needs more holes. Hi. Don't you think this town needs more holes? Look at that.
No,
What?
I don't approve.
I don't mean on monuments. I'd leave them alone. That's to honor people. But like grassy knolls, that has a bad connotation. But this town needs more holes. It's like a golf course. Even golf courses have 18. Needs more holes. I'm not done ranting yet. No, this place needs more holes. This place really, really needs more holes. I've been ranting the whole time. Yeah, they've been listening to me. Look at this. They let the mice do it.
What's wrong with the mice?
The mice live under there, I think.
Can I take one?
No, what? Bro and sis. What do bro and sis get to them?
Oh, well, that would be fine.
My point is, there's holes here. They should let detectorists do their thing.
Well, they won't notice, right?
It's a question of ethics, Gabby, and I'm trying to be ethical.
You guys are mouses. Mouses.
Yeah. This is where they check to see that you don't have metal detectors. It's messed up. It's really messed up.
I read in one of the treasure forums that you get sent to Guantanamo Bay if you call it with the metal detector in that town.
And they put barricades up. Make sure you don't go on the lawn. They're like, enough has been dropped here. You know, like we're talking about reals, we're talking about gold coins. It's all here. And they're, see, that's the metal detector check right there. Dang it. They even have squirrels guarding the place. Look at that. Look at this thing. On the tops of the fences, it looks like a freaking jet. It's like a freaking Tomcat. F-18 Hornet or 22 Raptor. Look at that. Daniel just asked me a very cruel question. Can you repeat the question?
So that's by the backyard that's standing right behind.
Yeah, that's the White House right there.
You ever wonder what's back there?
That's torture, man. He's intentionally trying to torture me. Look at this.
Find stuff from the late 1700s.
And there's roots here. Look at this. Look, it's a sign I need to dig here. The M matches my ring. Look at that.
We stayed at a hotel called the Madison. And I think I horrified everybody when I went out metal detecting and then came back as a mud man. It's like a ritzy hotel. My wife booked it.
How do you like this place?
It's pretty much 5-star, but I don't know why there doesn't have to be a pool, because there is no pool. Don't bring your bathing suits. So just a warning, but this place is pretty much 5-star. It's an amazing menu, I should say, and amazing.
Now, here's the beauty of the contortionist known as the XP Deus 2. Look, it fits in my bag. In other words, I was able to go to the hotel just with my muddy pants and my metal detector. Could have hidden in that little bag. I have a bigger bag. I forgot it at home. Anywho, let's go metal detecting.
I gotta say, this has been an epic trip. We just gotta finish the job here. And, I mean, we already got something good. But, yeah, man. we gotta enjoy it some more. Let's put it that way. All right, here's where I'm used to the city that never sleeps. 6:14 a.m. Out of service. Same thing as the gas station across the street. What? Come on, people. We got a metal detect here. We need to make holes. Let's go. Well, at least it gave me a nice view. Can't stay long to admire it, but let's go. This one says 24 hours. Okay, I'll take it. That will work. Go, go, go! All right, we're back. Let's go. I would say yesterday's spot was producing, so we are going back and navigating the thorn bushes, and we're just gonna go a different way today, but in the same vicinity. So I'll be back at the first signal. $75. That sounds just like the bullet. that I got yesterday. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Oh my goodness. What in the world is this? That's why I came back. It's like rounded, it's concave. It's old. Oh, good spot. Go, go, go. All right, this is what we got. Now, there is a little something that closes in here. This got broken at the top. This does not look like copper. I see some designs in here. Don't really see words. Wish I knew what it was. Maybe a rosette. I was thinking pocket watch also, but don't think they make pocket watches out of this material. But it's interesting. 32 British aluminium foil. Just FYI, I dug a massive amount of trash. Most of it has been disposed of already. Choppy 73. I know to dig that. Let's go. Okay, I just got it, and another bullet. And this is another old one, perhaps? I think so. I think it's the same as the one from yesterday. There we go, bullet number 2. This is promising. 87. Relatively deep. Is it? Look at that. Oh no, I just saw when I got a little bit closer. Modern bottle cap. Ah, darn. This could actually be iron. Now it sounds really good. Really good. Now this is something deep. This is something deep. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Ford. We just found somebody's car keys. Am I seeing this correctly? This is surface. I am. Look at this. There we go. This is surface. Well, it's not working. Cool. I'm really starting to get a solid collection of watches. This one, clearly not a collector's item, but still cool to find. This is what I'm waiting for. Deep 88. Well, mid-range. Oh, another one? Something surface here. Something deeper here. We are on the coin. And that is going to be... Gonna love me walking into the hotel like this. The modern memorial of the same here. Is this it? I think I see it. Yep, surface. And another. Memorial. 90 relatively deep. I take that back. Slightly below the surface. And Memorial. Nice signal. Repeating in deep. Got something interesting. Don't quite know what this is. But heavy. Really heavy. Oh, we're back to the older spots.
Well, this could be my musket ball. Then again, it's got the back in here. I would say that this is still another one of the mini balls. Yeah, look in here. You can see the stripes. So this is one that was probably shot and hit into something.
85. What do we have here? Another thing we got. This is maybe a shot. Yeah, this is a shot musket ball. Okay, cool. This is a shot musket ball. That's pretty epic. Okay.
Okay, this is a tougher one. Could be a musket ball. You have a flat side here, but you know what? It wouldn't be this wide. I think that this was my musket ball right here. And that would mean War of 1812 or American Revolution, but more likely War of 1812.
Repeating 82. Close to the surface though. The good stuff I've been finding has been a little bit below that. Okay. What do we have here? This is probably... No, I don't know what it probably is. I'm thinking an old bullet. That's pretty cool. Oh man. Yeah, look at that. Look at this come off. Alright, let me clean it up and show you. That's epic.
Yeah, so these mini balls come in various sizes, and this is one of the bigger ones. They probably do have a name, but you could see it's another piece of ammunition.
Alright, I hit a good spot. So I'm looking closely around all this old stuff right here. Let's see what we got. Yep, below the surface. Let's see if we could, right here. That last bullet clearly did not go too deep. Oh, we got... Is that a Zinkin? Really? Really? It's a Zinkin. Oh, all right, we are starting to get short on time, people. Let's go. This is sounding like a bullet. It's deep, and that's what I think it is. It sure is. Look at that old bullet. It's got that chip sound. Chip, chip, chip. Wow. Epic. .79, relatively deep. It fooled me, but oh, there's more. hold on. We got a horse ring. And this is the other part. This will always fool a metal detector, but this goes to show, even in a spot like this, there were horses. This might be a war relic right here. Horses had to come through. Epic. I love metal detecting. Woo! So you better believe I'm going to be looking at this area closely and gritting if I must. But I'm thinking the horse would have been tied up here, and maybe people were, you know, getting water in that creek down there. Let's look around. Oh, snap! Score, you know what this is? This is the top of a skeleton key. Look at that! Oh, that's epic. That is epic. That was like right at the surface. 75. Wow. That's so cool. Okay, two epic things. One, look at this. This is probably modern, but we got some rock art. Two, '85, '86. It's right underneath the log. Very funny. Hawaiian punch. Meh. My God, this place is fascinating. Look at this. Oh, I don't want to leave. All right, I'm getting to some flat land. This is where, you know, you wouldn't camp on a hill. You know, this is where you would chill out, drop some coins. That's what I hope. Oh, iron. Iron's a good sign, though. All right, let's go. This was surface. And this might be old. I think we got an Indian head. This was surface. Maybe somebody found it. Yeah, that's an Indian head penny. That's bizarre. It might be a fat Indian head. Well, there we go. Cool. Yeah, my hypothesis on this, and yes, I think this is a fat Indian head. Somebody dug this and dropped it at the site. All right, we're on Drop the Mic. I hear iron in this. Yeah, that's iron. Never mind. But we're on Drop the Mic. Oh, this GoPro, it has given me problems. It's too cold. It's not turning on. Now this is picking up. All right, let's dig this. And we just got another bullet and a different type. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's an old one. All right, I'm not going to do any more target ID. If I find something good, you will see it next. Aha! We got Scout paraphernalia. Cool. This is an older one, I think. Yeah, that's not the type of coin I'm looking for. Good signal. This one is deep. This one is deep. Yeah, I'll be back when I get it. It was a big, huge piece of iron. There. Got a freaking bird tag. It's a ring. It's a bird ring. Okay. Okay, my fat ass is on the mountainside here. Going down. But look at what we just found. That's a big one. That is a big one. Ooh, and it's got another part. Okay, that might be Drop the Mic. I think we got another shot musket ball. Yeah, look at that. Splattered. Cool. That's my car right there. Hi, Jeep. Oh, that was a fun trip. Let's do it again.
This was surface. Did I get silver? Plated, if anything. Well, maybe. What in the world is this from? Well, that's cool. And it just broke. Okay. Apparently that's dropped the mic. Well, here's a review. Minus the padlock. That is somewhere in the luggage missing. And that's the one I want to find. But this is what we got. We got a bunch of old ammunition. I would say most Civil War era with that. There is a, here we go, Indian head penny in here. Possible something. And that's more ammunition. Kind of looks like a trime. Much bigger. I don't know. I'd say this is modern. What is that? Hold on. England. I did not see that until now. This was surface. I mean, if it says England, I don't know. Let me know what you think, folks. This was a fun trip, and hope to do that again very, very soon. Back to New York we go. Please take a moment to hit that like button and that subscribe button if you are so inspired to do so. Thanks for watching, everybody.